Different shapes and sizes kind of create different kinds of energy structures. There's enough chemicals floating around. At least within your house, do not burn chemically made incense. There is something called as Sambrani, which is a very powerful thing. So especially if there is a sick person in the house, Sambrani everywhere. It will make indoor like outdoor. In Indian culture, there is a whole attention to the shape and size of the room in which you live. Because the shape and size of the room in some way, if it is not heavily ventilated, when I say heavily ventilated, from both sides two walls are open and it's happening, then it feels almost like outdoor. That's different. Most homes are not made this way. So, different shapes and sizes kind of create different kinds of energy structures. These energy structures can, if they become very strong, can determine your psychological and emotional state, which either can be conducive or can become an impediment in who you want to be. There is something called as Sambrani, which is a very powerful thing, which is used even when people are ill. First thing they do is this, and it is now been found it also kills certain types of bacteria in the air and also on the surfaces. So especially if there is a sick person in the house, Sambrani everywhere. This has a powerful impact on the atmosphere. It is not necessarily a fragrance, it is a different kind of thing, that it clarifies the air, it just makes the atmosphere feel more lively. Fundamentally, whatever structures that are there, it will make indoor like outdoor. Especially if death happens in the family, Sambrani is burnt for up to 11 to 12 days because they want to clear that air completely.
Principles of Vastu Shastra have been formulated based on the positive influence of the sun, its light and heat, the direction of wind, the Earth's magnetic field and the influence of cosmos on our planet Earth. Heavily ventilated from both sides, two walls are open, which is very good. So the shapes and forms have a significant impact on you if we paid enough attention. You must look at this. The term Sambrani is used in Ayurveda, an ancient system of medicine, for the yellow resin, a gum-like substance that comes from perfumed bark of sal tree. The sap is extracted from the tree by making an incision in the bark of the tree. This herbal resin is then collected and processed in the form of minute granules that are pressed hard to form crystals of Sambrani. Burning Sambrani is 10 times more effective than consuming antidepressants.
Incense has a certain impact, but don't overdo it. One can use it in a sensible manner, but these days incense is being made with chemical stuff. You have enough chemical thing happening on the street, in the industry, in the factory floor that you may be working, wherever, there's enough chemicals floating around. At least within your house, do not burn chemically made incense, because I think that is almost 70% or 80% of what's available in the market today is chemical. You must check it out before you burn it. It's very, very important, because within the closed enclosures, if you burn chemicals, well, the negative impact of that is very, very big. So it must be natural resin or certain other oils, essential oils and things which can make a difference. A mild difference, if you need that kind of a difference, it helps definitely.
Agarbatti or incense sticks made from sacred plants, resins and herbs produce a fragrance known to attract positive energies, promote a balanced and peaceful atmosphere and cultivate sattva, the ability to think positively in the mind. They also cleanse the surrounding air. Over time, more materials have been added to incense to enhance their fragrance, ability to combust and to hold the incense blend materials together. Pollutants emitted from burning incense are said to affect health in the same way as passive smoking does. Incense smoke emits various chemical compounds that are potent etiological factors for causing air pollution, airway disease and other health problems. Long-term exposure seems to put incense users at greater risk of developing serious health conditions such as asthma, inflammation, metabolic effects, and an increased risk of heart disease. If you want to purify your house correctly, you can use organic natural incense sticks, agarbattis, from organic stores or khadi stores. These sticks, dhoop and sambrani, are pure and made from natural raw materials like sandalwood, rose, and jasmine.